Okay, I usually have a script for these. This time I'm not gonna do that. Welcome to the new format. Like, it's pseudo with a Y style up in here, because, like, I don't want to use any clips from the pilot. The Knights of Guinevere pilot is amazing. Like, shorthand, wrap it up, put it in the short. The pilot is amazing. I legitimately felt nostalgic because this pilot gave me the same feelings that the Murder Drones pilot did 4 years ago. Like, oh my God, you have a compelling world, you have compelling characters, so many different motivations, so many different little like sub-factions. It's episode 1. I'm gonna be real. Maybe it was just because I kind of was predicting everything that was happening in the Gaslight District. I was like, it's kind of obvious. Here in Knights of Guinevere, I'm like, oh man, I want to know more about the old man and these pirates and all these normal people, because obviously it's the biggest shot at Walt Disney I've ever seen. We got the corporate empires. They just drop, Walt Disney kind of owns a couple planets and they're strip mining it and killing everyone there for resources to fuel this eternal park. It's like,
every new planet is getting terraformed.
I know that like over corporate sentiment is like overdone, but it's just like, it's so good. Dana just said, fuck you, Disney. Like, I want to know more about like the people in the industries. I want to know about like the park crownies. I want to know, there was a massive time skip, like at some point, like there's a little girl and then there's an old lady and you're like, oh, these are probably the same person. You got all the Guinevere robot android things, and apparently the fact that they can kind of have altering motivations, like they're not just robots, and the implications where one robot doesn't bleed that like blue synth goop, it like bleeds blood, and is voiced by the Walt Disney guy, Prosy D, Sungwon Cho. And it was just like, what the fuck? It's like, wait, what's going on? Is this Disney meets FNAF? Does it have its problems? Yeah, it's kind of like any pilot. Like I said, it really does remind me of the Murder Drones pilot when it first came out. It's like, yeah, you can see, if you're in the animation scene, I was watching it with someone who, the two of us have just done nothing but watch like indie animation for like ever. And it was just like, there's a lot of camera moments where you're like, man, it would kind of be cool to see the whole character. And then you kind of realize, well, it's less to animate. You don't really see characters walking unless it's a far shot. Characters only use half their face in scenes or whatever, anything to cut back on the animation. And it's completely fair and understandable. This is still an indie team. This, I think it's like 25 guys, maybe 50 guys maximum. Like, this is a very new animation team for the 2D department. And I mean, like, you can even tell, like, even Vinci Pop with Has Been Hotel, just like, it got really good for season 2. And then you watch it on Prime now, where they have a whole animation team, and it's like, what the actual fuck is this? It's like, well, this is so smooth. This is so like good and dynamic. And you realize, yeah, that's what happens when you have a big team backing you. So, it really does give that Murder Drones vibe of like, episode 1's animation by the end of it will kind of be remembered as dog ass. But then, like, episode 8, you're like, whoa. I don't know how long. No, I don't think we've been told how long the season is going to be, how long the series is going to be at that fact. It really feels like Glitch is a really playing it safe company due to it being indie, where it's like, you get your one season, but as many episodes as you want. But wow, it's like, I want to talk about stuff, and I want to theorize, and I want to speculate, and I want to pick apart, but it's like, it gives you just enough where it's like, I want to talk about it, but then at the same time, there's like fucking nothing to talk about. It's like, I don't know what to talk about. It's like, because I don't know, and I need to know more of the world, and it's like, oh, where's episode 2? And this is the pilot. It came out a few hours ago. There won't be an episode 2 for like a year. It has to get greenlit. Buy the merch. Buy the merch. Meh. Throw money. Dog, I can't throw any more money. Dude, I'm the signed poster for the Gaslight District is still up. I'm probably going to toss my money that. I'm going to get the signed poster here, you know, limited edition merch. Throw a little bit that way, but I already spent $1,000 on the Murder Jones comic. I'm about to spend another $200 for the new, like, JC Jensen Corpo pack. So it's like, I can't just toss it, but like y'all need to we need to put the money, show Terrace this is it, because this was so good and I want to see it get better. Because yeah, on top of like you seeing that they're cutting back how much animation they really need to do, and there was still a lot of like dynamic movement for people who were obviously trying to cut back on the animation like cost and like time frame. It was still really like motion packed. Like, it never felt stagnant. It wasn't like Invincible dragging the PNG-esque moments. There was none of that. So luckily, it's a much more fluid experience. It feels a lot better, but just in your mind's eye, if you're like an indie nerd and you've been around for a while on the indie animation sphere, especially in the 2D side of things, you're like, oh, I see what they're doing there. That's how you cut back on costs, which is no shame. Some of the voice acting could do with a better direction, because they're good voice actors, don't get me wrong, each and every one of them. But Andy's voice actor many times feels like it's being phoned in. It's like, I'm not going to give my full effort. And then there's this moment where like the old fish scrap man guy or whatever, whoever they identify as, is like supposed to let out like a boisterous, hearty, manly, evil gang leader like laugh because he's threatening the Franklin, the other main character. I'm guessing probably to pull out her teeth or something. Because they kind of insinuate, oh, if you get punished, you lose teeth, because it kind of looks like it's a grabber and she's missing teeth. And instead of it being like, whoa, and you know, like all like evil and deep, it's it's like three it's like three like ho ho ho. It's like, oh, you couldn't have done a better take for that one. But no, the Knights of Guinevere pilot's really good. I really like the plot. I really want to see where it goes. It's definitely like grabbed my neck and it's like, hey, new hyperfixation, get ready. Yeah, I'm really ready for it. Freaking loved the cameo of like Tia DC and MD and the Mel plush all in the little like claw game. It was really cute. It really adds to that camaraderie that Dana's probably like actually buddy with like Liam and Goose and Slotsko. I don't know his last name, how to pronounce it. It's a fun ride. I don't want to spoil anything. Consider this a first impression / micro review or whatever. Because honestly, if it's like, oh man, I want to check this out because I'm one of the 1,000 nerds that's gonna run into this, it's like, yeah, you absolutely should. Give it the runtime. I'm gonna be watching it back at 0.4 or 0.25 times speed. Getting the, average view time up. I'm gonna spend some money on the merch. Like, I'm really intrigued. I really want to see where this goes. I mean, it's Dana if she got to work on the Owl House without any like censors or like restrictions, and that sort of creativity in a professional like that, it just can go wonders. So it's like, let's prove to Glitch that this is something they need to do. I think one of the greatest things that happened in the episode 2 was I was watching it with someone, and when they're on the boat and you see that Guinevere is like a whole head taller than Andy, who's fairly tall and slender, she was like neuron activated. And honestly, I should have laughed harder, but I was too busy straight up speculating that Dana is going to do it. She's gonna make one of the main characters trans and gay, and please, I'm begging of you, unshackled by Disney, do it. Openly trans and gay, please. Dana, you've got an opportunity of a lifetime.